What up, YouTube? It's D Gibbs Takes. I'm back with another video, man. Welcome. Obviously today we're gonna talk about LeBron and Rich Paul's whiteboard thing. And I think it's all a show, man. It's all a show to try to gain publicity for his move and also for his documentary. You gotta understand that. Whatever he's doing, he's using whatever he can use to increase hype and increase footage for a documentary. Imagine all these ESPN analysts, everybody's analysts on YouTube. They can take those clips and put it on a documentary to make it seem like LeBron was, this highly coveted player and just try to hype him up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he knows where. Well, I feel like there's a possibility he could know where he's going already, and he's just using all of this for publicity for his documentary. And then just he wants to kind of he has a big ego. He probably wants to feel like he's important, and he probably will want to have his own version of the decision, but in 2026. So he's trying to kind of reenact it in a way. So he's having Rich Paul go out to podcasts and tell all these teams, hey, we're meeting with y'all, we're meeting with them, and all these things to make it, give everybody a show. Because that's all LeBron is. I mean, at the ESPYs, he's telling everybody, lucky for y'all, I'm not retiring. Lucky for y'all, like he thinks of himself very highly, which I think is pretty cool. But sometimes it can come off as arrogant. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like his career was fabricated. Him joining up and beating up on young guys with super teams every year, big threes. He's had like three big threes in his career. So, like I said, I think it's all a show. I think he should retire. I feel like he should have retired 3 years, if not 3 years ago, 2 years ago. In my opinion, when I saw Austin Reeves take over I saw Reeves take over in that Memphis series in that game one. And I was a LeBron fan at the time. When I saw that, I'm like, yeah, it's over. And also in that 2021 series against Phoenix, I'm like, that's the first series I'm watching with LeBron as a LeBron fan. I'm only 20. I'm like, man, there's a possibility we could lose this series. And I'm like, I won't feel bad about it because like it's Devin Booker, it's Ayton, it's CP3. Like these boys are good. And at that point, it was just like, man, LeBron time is over with, and I knew that back in that day. But LeBron fans are so closed in to only knowing LeBron James. That's why I had to leave that fan base. Because once I left that fan base, not really like leave it. It's not like I like joined it or I gotta cancel my membership. No, it's kind of like just seeing the game differently. Once I left and stopped, going for only LeBron, I was able to see the whole NBA. And after that, that's where my love for the NBA kind of rose from. Not just going for LeBron, because when you go only for LeBron, you're kind of closed in. You don't really see what the rest of the league is doing. Like Denver was coming up. Who else? OKC, obviously. I think everybody saw that coming, but Denver was coming up. I'm trying to look at some of these teams. Timberwolves were coming up with Ant, D'Lo, Cat. Like every year, LeBron didn't make the playoffs in that 2020s era. So 2019, he made the playoffs. 2022, he didn't make the playoffs. Whenever he didn't make the playoffs, it was always all-time great series. It was always series. It was always series you would see. Like it was Grizzlies versus the Wolves. That's a very underrated series. 2019, it was Kawhi versus the Sixers. In 2019, the Lucky Bounce. 2019, yeah, the Lucky Bounce. So every time he misses the playoffs, you see some of the most underrated series that this league has ever seen because he's not in it. Because you were starting to see the NBA go in a different direction in terms of promo and all these things. Like it was a bunch of young guys coming up. Donovan Mitchell, like 2021. That's when I realized LeBron time was over. And in 2023, when Austin Reeves took over that game one in Memphis, I'm like, it's over with. So I feel like he should have retired, 2 years ago. You done all you could do. Now it's just you're continuing to stack up continuing to stack up losses on your resume. They traded AD because you didn't want to retire. The Lakers wanted to go. Lakers wanted to go towards the future, and you didn't want to do that. So they said, "Hey, AD, you gone," because they needed a new start. They tried to coexist you and Luka. They didn't know who to build around. You were LeBron, you were Luka. They didn't know who to build around. So they said, "Hey, it's time to go." And now they're building around Luka. Now you go see the Lakers. I'm not saying the Lakers are supposed to come up with 55 wins next year. I'm not gonna say that, but they're gonna start to progress slowly, possibly. I project for them next year around 48 to 51 wins, in my opinion. So, yeah, I just feel like instead of stacking up losses on your resume, trying to chase records, because we know that's what LeBron cares about, records. He's aware of everything. That's all he is. When he broke the scoring record, In 2023, he took a vacation basically. So I just think it's time to go, LeBron. I'm the biggest LeBron fan. You know, once he retires, I'll give him the credit he truly deserves. Right now, it's hard with all these LeBron fans coming at you every single day. Like, leave us alone. So, yeah, that's all I really got. And see y'all in the next one, bro.